Alrighty guys, today we're going to show you how to put together the Homefort 13-gallon trash can, kitchen garbage can, country-style wooden trash cabinet from Walmart. We'll put a link for this down below in the description. That way you can check that out if you're interested in buying one. I don't know, maybe if you're watching this, you probably should have already bought one. But yeah, maybe you're watching it and thinking just how easy is it to put together. Put the order information over there. That way I don't have to hold it. So let's see, step one. Alright, so first off, you're going to need part A. There's two of those. And then you need D and F. And then you need 4 of the wooden dowels and 6 of these screws that they're calling 2. Not that hard. Anyway, you're going to put the 2 of the dowels in F right into the holes. 2 of the dowels in D. Same thing, only a little different line setup. Okay, you're gonna slide this over top of your A to go into the hole. Okay, whoopsie, and just get both those dowels into the holes. You should overhang just a little bit on both sides, and then your screws are gonna go into these 3 holes here. So we're gonna set that down gently. To line her up, grab your favorite Phillips head screwdriver and put it in. If you're not familiar with power tools, stick with hand tools. If you're familiar with power tools, of course you put everything on a low torque. That way it won't tear out the wood. Or you have a really quick hand. Alright, so F's on A. Yay! Pretty. Now it just takes the other A. It's going to be the same thing. You're going to line up D. Ouch. I just put that screw right into my hand. You're going to line up those dowels. Slap her in. Set her down so that way she's secure. And then put your 3 screws in again. So far easy, huh? Alright, now, let's look at the picture here. Now we need B's. Okay, so we're going to set A off to the side, I guess. And try to do that without knocking things over. So B's are going to be, well, these things. Yeah, that's not hard. You need both of those. So let's go ahead and first we'll put the flat side up, and the fence looking side down. And you're gonna need to grab E, and there's 2 of those as well. Those are gonna be these little things, and you need 4 more dowels and 4 screws. So that should be the rest of these screws here. Oh, nope. It is not the rest of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 2 of those left. And then we need 2 more dowels. Or, I'm sorry, 4 more dowels. Which will be the rest of the dowels. Okay. Nope. Nope, there'll be 1 dowel left. Probably an extra. So you can put E there, and of course the bigger holes are going to go away from you. And of course you're going to keep that to your right hand side. That's the bottom. You're going to put the dowels into your smaller holes on the E's, just like so. Just like so. Then you're going to take, just like the last piece, you're going to line those dowels up with those holes, get them in there, and then you got, see the 2 smaller holes right there? Yeah, that's where your screws are going to go. With that one done, you're just going to pull out your next bee. Do the same thing with lining those dowels up. And put the next 2 screws in. That's easy. So easy. Alrighty. Alrighty. For step 3. Boy, they don't have anything labeled. Yikes. Yeah, nothing's labeled on step 3. That's alright. We're halfway intelligent with this. So we need 8 of the metal dowels. Yeah. With the the cans. So these are your metal dowels. Okay, they look like the wooden dowels, only they're metal, and they got like a screw part. You need 8 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you need 8 of the cams, and the cams are these little round things with the holes. So 2, 4, 6, 8. We'll toss those off to the side. Now, for this, we need, it looks like it's going to be an A. So we're going to put these B's off to the side here for a second. Just for a second. We're going to grab one of these A's. And again, the bottom of it is going to be to your left. Oopsie. To your left. And you're going to want to lay it flat on, flat on your lap or on your table or whatever. Smooth side up. And then you're going to take your cams. And not the cams, you're going to take the dowels. And there is, that picture is really horrible. So you got, oopsie, you got 4 holes, right? Oopsie, that one's kind of in the corner, offset a little bit, it's kind of weird. And then you got 4 holes on this side. You're going to put those right into there. The directions do not say what to do that first. But, actually the directions just show a picture of, yeah, they're horrible. They're horrible. So you're going to put 4 on the one side, 4 on the other side. Not overly difficult so far, right? And of course make sure you drop stuff because, if you don't drop it, then no one can help pick it up. Yeah, I need to put a table down here in front of me. That way I can actually sit down and work on the table and have you see the work area. But it's alright, we're explaining it right. I mean, we're explaining everything, right? I mean, you got the idea of what we're doing. I showed you. Because I got to pick those up myself. My helper went upstairs. Even though I asked her to help. Okay. So with those 4 in, or those 8 in, it's going to look a little bit like that. Nice and pretty. Of course, 4 on either side. Then you're going to take one of your B's. And, well, cam. No, we're only doing one side. Cam. Right? So, flat side's going to be facing you. Make sure the the notch is lined up with the bottom. And then the cams are going to go in like this, smooth side to the back of the wood, Phillips head side towards you. And it goes right over top of that dowel. Because what you're going to do is when you lock this down, it's going to grab that head of that dowel and make it tight. So you just put it right over top of the dowel, right through the hole, and make sure you drop stuff again, because that's, it's important to drop stuff. Put those 4 in. There, you just tighten them down. And that's that for that one. Now you take your other B, and it's going to be the same thing, only on the other side. So, here again, groove, bottom, match up with all the other grooves. Slide her over top of your metal dowels, and I'm going to go ahead and flip her around so I can see. Then you're going to put the cams in the same way as you did on the other side. Just slide them in there. And I think this is one of those that Walmart was like, for $90, we'll have Angie come put this together for you. And I laughed. Angie, come put it together for me for $90? No. So if you're saving money by doing this, you could, if you really wanted to, you could give a super thanks down below. You don't have to. It's fine. I mean, if it saved you $90, you don't have to though. I'm just throwing it out there. It's a possibility. All right. So the next step is probably the hardest step that this thing has. We're gonna go ahead and turn her back around though, so that the way the bottom is still over there. And we're gonna take part G. Oh, this is so hard. Uh-oh. No, I'm going to turn it long ways here. And she goes right into that groove. That's why you put them all at the bottom. Right into that groove. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? All right. So, let's look at more pictures here. All right, now we need 8 more of the cams and 8 more of the other things. We're just going to pull the rest of them out. Heck with it. We don't care. Oops, we throw this over here so that we put in the trash with the rest of the trash. And we're going to sit this down for a second. We're going to grab the other A. And of course, we're going to keep that bottom right over there. And same thing as the other one. 4 other dowels on each side. Right into the same holes that you already did on the other one. Don't worry, I mean, I'm actually surprised. These, you run this screw along this, it scratches pretty quick and easy. It's on the inside of the trash can though, so it shouldn't matter, right? And I mean, I didn't like gouge it, I just kind of like lightly ran it over there. Alright, almost there, guys, almost there. Alright, with those 8 dowels in, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 8 cams. put the rest of the dowels and cams on the ground though. Flip her over, pretty side out. Set her right down on top of the other piece that's already put together. And line, oops, here, let's go ahead and pick it up here. There we go. Go ahead and line those dowels right into those holes. And do the same on both sides. There we go. Slam her down. And now you got to figure out... Ooh, it's a drum. No, oh, it's a trash can. My bad. Now you got to figure out how to get those cams on the inside, right? Well, if you set her upright, she's going to want to pull away from you. So sit her down at an angle. And you've already put 8 of these cams in, so you should pretty much have an idea as it is, you know, smooth side against the wood, going on the inside first, other side on the way out. And just going to want to slide those in. The open side of these, obviously, you want going towards the head of the screw. So slide those in, and let's just do one side for now. Into the 4 holes. I'm going to suggest you put it at an angle. That way she doesn't pull away from you. If you send her straight up and down, it might fall off. So just get those. It's only going to be 3 for now. Get those tightened down. Do 3 on the other side as well. Using the same concept of putting these cams in. And if it doesn't go in flush, then just turn it so that it does. And we'll tighten those 3 down as well. Oopsie, one of them fell out. So it's alright. It'll happen, right? And you should be able to see the slight gap closing as you tighten these cams down. So what's left? Well, we got 2 more cams to do, but they are right here on the back. So, or on the bottom, rather the bottom. Put that in the bottom there. Tighten that. And now we could put this one up here, but gravity's going to pull it down. So we don't want that. Okay, now that she's mostly together, let's go ahead and set her down. And then we will adjust the camera so you can see it a little bit better, right? Okay, for this part, you're going to need part C, which is going to be your door, okay? So it's going to be this piece right here. And then you're going to need, looks like 4 of the screws, or 5 of the screws, and 2 sets of hinges. Why 5 screws? Oh, I see. Okay. My hinges are over here. Okay. So, yeah. Alright. So you got 2 sets of hinges. You got a whole bunch of these small itty bitty screws. Get them all out. Toss that over there for trash. And, well, see, this is the back because it's, level or straight. The front has a little bit of a dip in it. And, of course, this is the back here because it's got the places for your hinge. So, do we put the hinge on the door first? Or do we put it on the trash can? I think we do it in the trash can first. That seems like it'd be the easiest way to go. So the hinge is going to go on the inside. Okay. So you're going to have, and it's got a ledge right there to hold it for you. So you're going to have 2 down here and 1 on top. Now this did say 5. It does say 5. Should be 6 because there's 3. There's 3 on each of these. So anyway, they're pre-drilled holes. Just get your screw in there. Get your screw in there. Actually, should be more than that because oh, it's saying 5 for each side. That would make sense. That would make sense. 5 for each side. So 5 times 2 is 10. Okay. My bad. Just put those right in there. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. I got that one a little crooked, but it'll be fine. And if I take it out and back it out and put it back in, then there's a chance that it's not going to get a good bite. So when you do something like that, work with it. Don't work against it. Okay, now your door is going to go right in here. And we'll show you that if you put this screw through here and then line this piece of wood up, put the tip of the screw into the hole. Go ahead and tighten her down just a little bit. And do the same on the opposing side. Now, the other 2 holes in the middle should be lined up right. And you should just be able to put them right in. Okay? So, okay, now tighten them all down. Of course, don't over tighten because, I mean, this is a Walmart furniture item, so they could break, strip out, and everything else. I mean, these are all, yeah, these are Walmart items. So now we have this hole here in the front. This is for the handle. Now I dropped that somewhere. There we go. So we're just going to pull it out. Little knob here and a little screw. Okay. So the knob's going to come on the outside and the screw's going to go on the inside. So we're going to go ahead and put the screw through, take the knob, hand tighten it on there for another moment. Okay, now she's hand tight. Now we can go ahead and open her up, put the driver on her, give her a little bit more of a tightening. Again, do not over tighten. And bada bing, bada boom, I'm a trash can. Okay. So next step is to attach the metal bar H, which is this, to hold the. They spelled refuge wrong. They said refuse. So it's just going to sit right in here, right on this lip of this wood. When you put the bag in, you're just going to fold the bag over top of this, the top of the bag over top of this. Sit her in there. That way, when gravity, when things get in there, gravity's going to pull everything down and keep pressure on that and keep everything nice and tight. So. And there you guys have it. We put the trash can together. Nice little knob lid here to open her up, close her. I'm a trash can. Rawr. No? Okay. My bad. Anyway, wow. Isn't she beautiful? Yeah, again, we'll put the link for this down below in the description if you want to check that out. And hopefully that helps you out. Hopefully that saves you a little bit of money from not having to have Angie come over and put it together for you. I used to work for a company similar to Angie, and trust me, whenever I had to go put these things together for people, I love it because I made lots of money. But let's let's go ahead and save ourselves a little bit of money, do it ourselves, and get just as good results. Bye. Okay, just to recap this, this is the first two pieces you're going to use is A's, okay? You're going to put your metal dowels into there. Your metal dowels on this side. There's 3 on each side. And then you're going to put your part F right up in there, and then your screws go right into these holes, which are already pre-drilled into F as well. I'll show you the other A here. Whoops, see, I'm dropping some pieces. Oh no. Okay. So we'll show you the other A here. Okay, you got your thing at the bottom for the bottom piece. Yeah, that's the bottom of the trash can. You got your dowels right in through there. And then you got your second set of dowels and your third set of dowels right up here. And then this is down here is where A and D on this one connect. Now D is going to be the front, F is going to be the back. So this one still has the lid already attached to it over here, but D is going to be the front, but it's going to attach with these 3 screws here, and it's already pre-drilled into D, so you don't have to worry about that either. You put your little dowel looking things into the top piece of D, just like you did with F. And of course, the top, the lid is probably the last thing you do, but it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. You know, your hinge. Here, we'll turn the camera a little bit. Your hinge is going to go right on here. That's the part of the hinge that bends a little bit, and then the other part of it's going to go right into the door, the door top. There again, that is they're pre-drilled. Okay, so all you're doing is putting the screw right into the other hole, and you don't have to line anything up. You just line the screw up with the hole, and then into the small hole on the F, and then into the small hole on C. But the bending part is the one that goes on F, which is the back. And then of course the lid, or the handle for the lid, goes on there, and on the back side, just a little screw that goes right into the knob. But anyway, we're going to set that back down here. Then the other 2 main pieces you have are going to be the same. These are going to be the sides, and I don't think I have the their B's and E's. Okay, so here again with the B's, same thing on the side. Where B and E join, there's 2 screws, and they're already pre-drilled, so you're going to have a hole that you can line it right up to on that, and then you're going to have these big notched out holes for your cams to go. And both these are going to be the same. So to put those cams in, first you're going to line this up so that those metal dowels all go in to these holes on the side of B. You take your cam, and of course, you want the notched out side. Here, we'll hold it like that. This side here, you want that down facing the screw head. Okay, with the Phillips head side out towards you. You put the next one in. And, oopsie, that one's backwards. Now all you want them to do is rest right over top of those heads of those dowels that you've already screwed in, just so you can tighten them up over top. Okay, now, I don't know, did I have this set the right way? I think I did. And then you tighten them down. Okay? Not that hard, right? Then you do the same thing to the other side. Which I'm not going to be able to get a good shot of that, so we'll probably skip this part. But it's going to be the same as what you just did. Point. You have to pardon the mess. I mean, I'm not accustomed to having people down here. At this point, though, you're going to go ahead and slide the bottom drawer, or the bottom of the trash can into those slots. Not that hard, right? Now the last final thing, because I already got the lid on, is going to be to put the other A on this, and then reach inside to get to these cams and get all those cams put in. But we'll start with the back here. We'll get you guys set up to where you guys can see the bottom. Okay, so you're going to line this up here. Line those all up into those holes. Let her slide right on in. Then you're going to take your cams and you're going to put it right in the side there. Oopsie, let's get the on screen there. I'm sorry. Put it right in the side. And then tighten her down. And it only turns about a quarter turn and then it's locked in. Then you do the same thing on this side over here. Put your cam in there. Of course, the screw head is towards the top, so you want the opening towards the top. And you get your driver on there. Tighten her down. Now we got 4 more to do, and those are on the inside. Actually, there's going to be 6 more to do. You're going to put those cams in the same way as you did before. Put the Phillips head up. And there's 3 on this side and 3 on the other side. But you have to flip it over for that. So then you just tighten those down. Now all you gotta do is flip her over and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, all right, and we got her turned over here. Just gonna kind of pull that side in a little bit. Yeah, gonna be kind of hard to do with that door on there. So we're gonna put the first cam in here. It's gonna be a little difficult here because there we go. Just squeeze it in, tighten her down, and that should hold her tight enough to get the other 2 cams in. Again, you just want the whole side facing the head of the screw for the metal dowel thing, and give her a little tighten, and that's it. That's all there is to it, guys. Now when you sit her upright, whoopsie, sorry, now when you sit her upright, this wire frame will go around the bag, and of course the lid will close, and she'll be upright, and everything will work just fine. So there you guys have the trash can. Only I'm not using it as a trash can. Ah!